Okay, and we're back. Go ahead. Keep telling me.
Another example would be where I know when I was there, I saw one exhibit, and it was the baptism of Jesus sorry, what's his name? John the Baptist, when he baptized Jesus in the water, and the Holy Spirit descended upon him. Now, I saw people going and doing their thing and then coming back with these vials of the actual water that Jesus was baptized in, which, I mean, I don't know what they were doing.
Okay, so hold on. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
That water would obviously be magical. Is there a way for you to take these vials I have and bring back that water? For you yourself,
so,
like, or me, like, do you need, like, how would you get back there? You would just say,
okay, so the original spot from the 40s, I didn't know about. I forgot to say this, but I actually jumped. I was jumped in time. So they showed me the original, like the rotunda where it was being done, and then I think it propelled me in time to present day. These things, I know where they're at. Like, I know where the hidden museum is. There's one in Munich, like I said. I know there's one for sure in Berlin. They're run by the descendants of the original Nazi party. So I don't know if it's like a secret Nazi party or if they just keep it running because they're making money off of it. But there was I seen a lot of people there, and you know, you have all these celebrities now talking about kindness and acceptance and everything, but they'll pay a lot of money to turn their back on that notion in an instant to get some magic and some power. I'll tell you that much.
oh, I believe that. I know. I now can say, after going to Clock Tower, that because a lot of this guy, he works with a lot of the celebrities, and that's how I met a few of them. And I could have went. Lenny, was it this past weekend? It was this past weekend.
Yeah.
I could have went this past weekend and hung out with like Debbie Harry, and what's his name? Richard Gere.
For X Files.
Huh?
Is Richard Gere from X Files?
No.
Richard Gere.
No, he's not from X Files.
That's David Duchovny. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. No. I wouldn't have met him, but I could have met Richard Gere. I've met Debbie Harry. I've hung out with her.
Played in.
Huh?
I can't think of any recent movies.
Me neither.
Played in, you know.
Cause he's not one of my favorites, but like, now they don't advertise that they're gonna be there, but they go because of what you can buy there and stuff and get there.
Yeah.
But
well, that's what this was kind of like. It was almost like if you ever seen the movie Hostel.
Yes, very scary
like
to me.
How they take people down these into these abandoned places. They look abandoned places, and they put them into soundproof walls and stuff. That's kind of how it was. And I know it sounds grim, and I don't really like talking about it, but they went into the building. They were able to pick their exhibit that they went to. They were able to pick down to picking and buying the people that they'd sacrificed on the altar. Like, and these people, they knew they were dying. I mean, even in the modern place, you could still hear them screaming because, they didn't. Not every single one of them was tortured. Some of them, I guess, were killed nicely, for lack of other words.
Did you hear what Lenny said? Did you hear what Lenny said?
No, what did Lenny say?
Lenny said, "Sounds like you went to hell."
Which guy?
She said it sounded like you went to hell.
Yeah, it was a very surreal and very unnerving experience. I know that.
My experience was exciting. It was you guys.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, Lenny. You decided where you wanted to go. Him and I have been letting it just pick.
We were just taken.
Yeah, him and I have just been letting it take us.
Oh, well, maybe that's why I won't.
Yeah, like you pick. You're like, okay, this is where I want to go.
Yeah.
And that's why.
No, I have to tell you, like, there's some serious warfare going on. Like, I'm gonna put on, when we're done doing this here, I'm putting on a piece at that crushing that was earlier today. There were some people. Now it's not being reported, obviously, because people don't want the agenda to get out. But during that crushing, there was this one person. Well, you know, Didi, because we sent the piece out to get tested immediately. Remember?
Yeah.
And then the skies opened up and these armies of angels came to earth, and there were armies of angels and demons fighting at this religious festival, and only a certain amount of people were able to see it, and it would have been, the guy told me it would have been a lot worse had the angels not shown up, and the demons are just mocking people. They're killing God's people at the most holy festival of the year.
That's
Are you talking
insane.
about what went on today?
That's what went on today, yeah. I was just kind of curtailing it because, like I said, in Munich and Berlin, like that's present day. Like what the stations and the exhibitions that I'm telling you about, they're still doing that stuff to this day. Now it might have been created in Nazi days, but it's been kept up, because people just crave power and they crave magic and they want to be able to do what they want to do, and they don't care how they have to get it. So it's just, I'm sure a lot of these missing and
So
exploited
you're
people
telling me,
are.
though, what you're saying is what went on in Israel today was part of this.
It was a massive warfare between angels and demons.
Wow.
That's
There was a man. I didn't know if Dee Dee had a chance to tell you about it, but we got a piece in. It was a relic with a scroll in it.
Yeah.
And it does some stuff, and I'm going to put that on the website then later. But this was actually rushed to us because it does like healing and certain things like that. But yeah, it was found. It was given to somebody from an angel that came to the rescue today when the demons, they lined up. I mean, the people don't see them because they're supernatural. And then they go to these celebrations to try to celebrate God, and the demons just get so jealous because...
You know what, Steve? You know what? We can go ahead and tell them exactly how we were able to get a hold of this. Tomer, as you know, was there.
Right. Well, in the description, I was saying we weren't allowed to say his name because I didn't know if he wanted to be identified or not. So... Yeah. So he was there. He's the one that left the piece to us.
I talked to him today, but before that it was, Lindy, was it Monday or Tuesday I talked to him, Tomer?
One of those, yeah.
Monday or Tuesday I had spoke to him, and he had said to me he was so pissed off. We were talking about, and I don't want to get political, but we were talking about how
with Biden and all.
Well, I wasn't going to bring it up, Lindy. I wasn't going to talk about it. But anyway, thanks. Had given the Palestinians like millions and millions of dollars to be able to attack Israel. And they're on the side of the Palestinians. And he was like, saying that he could not stand, the administration. Because he knows of the evil stuff that that they are doing, and we just had that brief conversation, and it was very brief because I had to get out the door. I was going somewhere to meet someone who is kind of evil. Actually, there's no kind of in it. They are, but I just have to sometimes suck it up, and I was sucking it up, and I had to go out. But before I went out, he told me, he goes, Dee Dee, there's going to be a massive battle that's going to go on in the next day or two. What he said, couple days, something like that. I can't remember. And it was this, and that's what it was. And we will be right back.